So we're gonna be moving on to Super Off-Road Track Pak. Now this is a special upgrade that you could buy as an arcade owner. You could buy this for if you own the Super Off-Road cabinet. Well, they released a bonus 8 tracks for Super Off-Road. Now I don't quite remember if the Track Pak if it mixed the games in with the existing 8, or if these 8 tracks overrode the 8 that were on there, and you could basically just turn it on and off by removing the board or putting it back in or whatever, using the dip switches. I don't know, but here, the 8 Track Pak courses and then the 8 classic courses, I'm flipping back and forth so it doesn't go back to that demo movie and screw us up again. They've separated them into their own 2 games. One thing that the Track Pak also adds, and we're gonna be using this vehicle, is they added the ability to play as a buggy instead of a truck. So you can play as like a sand dune buggy, and it's actually a little bit faster than playing as the truck, which is why my world record in this game is faster than the other one, because it's essentially the same thing. We're playing to full stats and 99 nitros. Hang on, did it remember my... No. Did it remember my setting? Okay, good, it remembered that. Alright. I don't think this will mess up the resolution. I don't think it... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so as you can see, right up there at the top, you got that banner that stretches across the title screen that says the new Track Pak. And then, again, it tells you right there, tires actually increases your turning, but it also does affect your ability to go over different terrain. And it even tells you right there, oh, I'm sorry, the truck has better traction and top speed, but the dune buggy has better shocks and acceleration. So I got that a little bit backwards. So we're gonna go with the dune buggy. We're gonna pick that on the main menu. That was a big deal back in the day. We're gonna go ahead and put in all of our personal information, social security number, credit card numbers, date of birth. And we're gonna say we're from Japan. All right, here we go. Time starts. So this first course is a little bit unfair to the dune buggy because the entire terrain is made of sand. And you can see I'm the only vehicle that's using the dune buggy. The AI, they always use trucks. It's not randomized. I don't know why they did that, but the AI always uses trucks in the game. But the dune buggy already, I mean, you can see the difference is like night and day between using a truck from the previous previous iteration of Super Off-Road and to now. I've actually just lapped all 3 trucks, not just the shitty yellow truck. I've lapped all 3 of them. Like they just don't stand a chance. And yeah, you guys caught that line on the title screen that says add extra coins to buff out the car sooner. Pay to win confirmed. Yeah, for every quarter you put in, I think the game gives you $100,000. There's no way to do that in this, though. You can't. You can only put in a quarter to continue if you lose a race, which you will do a lot of. Rio Trio. That's Spanish. That's Spanish for Rio 3. Just in case you wanted to. You wanted a little Spanish lesson here. Duolingo. Gatorbox's 8th annual Extra Life Marathon brought to you by Duolingo. I like how those guys are just going straight across the water. Like, they're not even trying to avoid that. The Silver Truck does. The Silver Truck is still the smartest of the bunch, but he's still no match for my dune buggy. Meanwhile, we got Tweedledee and Tweedle Dipshit over here that keep bumping into each other and messing me up. I want to get away from them. I'm gonna spend a nitro just to pull ahead of all these guys because they keep ramming into each other. They're gonna cause an accident. There's 2 people texting while driving. The cabinet did have 3 steering wheels. You could never play as the Silver Truck. Red, yellow, and blue were the only ones that were ever offered to you as playable characters. The Silver Truck was always kind of meant to be the big daddy one. Anyways, here we got leaping lizards! Get ready to do the Mario, you guys. I did have the privilege of being able to play Super Off-Road in arcades back in the day. That's where I first played it. It wasn't at like a Chuck E. Cheese, I forget where it was. Because the Chuck E. Cheese here in Corpus, they never had this game. They had Rush, but they never had Super Off-Road. I remember I visited some friends that live out in Toledo, and they said they had a surprise for me when I got there. I'm like, what? They were like, we're gonna take you to an arcade, and I'm like, okay. He was like, but they got something special there. I'm like, okay. What they got? Tetris the Grandmaster or something? And my friend was like, what? And I'm like, okay, so it's not Tetris the Grandmaster that they have that they want to show me. It turns out that the arcade had a Super Off-Road cabinet, but that was several months before I visited them. And what happened is that the owner sold a lot of his cabinets so that he could buy that fucking Ninja Turtles game. The new Ninja Turtles game that came out like last year. We got there, they didn't have the game. My friends were confused. They were like, did they move it? And I'm like, did they move what? And he was like, okay, well, we'll spoil the surprise. They had Super Off-Road here. I'm like, what? What happened to it? And then I talked to the owner, and he was like, oh, we sold some of our older cabinets. I'm like, why would you sell Super Off-Road? What the hell's the matter with you? I didn't use that kind of language, but that's about how I felt. This level sucks, by the way. Cut off pass. It's got a shortcut in it. I might actually have to continue here. There's not really a penalty for continuing. It's just really slow because your vehicle is essentially faster than all of the AI ones. So it should be you that's finishing races, not the computer. But see when the blue truck's stuck on a ramp. Come on, man. Move it or lose it, buddy. Yeah, Silver Truck finished that race. Tabitha, wow, those bikini girls are thick and stacked. Damn right. Also, they... oh no, I got third place. I got the one wearing like the... I got the one being very modest about what she's wearing. The better you do, the less they wear. And just think, about a decade later, we'd have ourselves Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. God bless America. I guess God bless Japan. Whoop. They must have been doing the cheeseburger challenge. Nah, if those ladies in the bikinis were doing the cheeseburger challenge, they'd be having a... They would certainly be large, but they'd be large in other ways and other places. They would be large and in charge by that point. So we got a lot of free nitros on that race. And yeah, I got the one. It looks like the one in second place is wearing less than the one in first place. I should be getting second place more often. All right. Yes, we do have MC Kids on the schedule, but it is on tomorrow's schedule. So we're not doing the cheeseburger challenge this year. We're doing something slightly different because I am going for 100%. So I'm going to probably die a lot more, so I don't want to eat that many cheeseburgers. Last year we did a McNuggets challenge, and I had this whole thing orchestrated with different sauces for each world, and we were going to, you know, pick them at random at the beginning before we started the timer and all that. Then McDonald's fucked me on giving me all the sauces. So my brother, my youngest brother, ran down to Popeyes and just briefly explained what was happening. And Popeyes saved they saved the event. Because Popeyes gave him a big old paper sack of all their different sauces completely free. He didn't have to buy anything. So this year, we are playing MC Kids. We're not eating any McDonald's food. We're doing the Popeyes Atomic Tender Challenge, where it's the same rules as the cheeseburger challenge, except instead of eating cheeseburgers, I'm going to get some Popeyes Cajun tenders. I'm going to tell them to make them as spicy as they can. And then here I've got some habaneros and Dave's Insane Sauce as a dipping sauce. And the rule is going to be, I can't drink anything until the run is over, but I gotta eat one of those every time I die. So that's how we're gonna do it this year. So it's the MC Kids Popeyes Challenge in a McDonald's game. Because there's no Popeyes games. I mean, there's Popeye the Sailor Man, but not Popeyes like the fried chicken place. That's the point. So that my mouth will be on fire. I think the silver... Oh, damn it. This level has some really strange geometry right there at that big ramp near the finish line. I think the collision on the wall is a little buggy. Like right there where that money bag is. It's really easy to inadvertently hit the like a seam, and I don't really know where it is. Let's see if I can pull ahead of the silver truck though. There we go. Not gonna lie, that sounds like the most dangerous of the MC Kids challenges. Go big or go home, man. I have to show Ronald who's boss. Here's a new one, Volcano Valley. So yeah, I guess they didn't add the hay bales until the Super Nintendo version, because we haven't seen any of those. Yeah, you don't want to hit... We're actually running this course backward. This is the first time we've seen it, but we're running the course backwards. You can tell because there's that big ramp that leads into that water puddle that I'm passing up right now. And if you try to go up it from the wrong direction, you're going to get stuck like I just did. I had to spend a nitro to get off of it. So Skip's tips, don't do that. Hug the inner left wall right there. Get around it. And try to use some air from that bump to get over as many of those little speed bumps as you can. Fandramon, there's a new Popeyes that opened up right by your local subway station. 24 hours, too. So when you want to clog your arteries at any time of the day. I don't think the Popeyes here is 24 hours. But I mean... It's going to be open when we do our run, because our run is at like 4 o'clock or something like that, or 5 or 6. It's on the schedule. I don't have the schedule memorized. I try to adhere by it, but I just have to look at it. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, man. See, this level, like... I like the Track Pak stages, but the perspective here makes some of these slopes a lot trickier than they should be. Oh my god, I fucked that up big time. Wow! Wow, and see, like right there, I think I'm hitting the flag, actually. See if I can save this. Ah! No. So we're gonna have to do another continue here. Second place though, so she's still wearing a nice bikini. I hate this track. Isn't this like the third time we've done this one? Move out of my way! You guys are all supposed to be professional racers, and you guys look like a bunch of jokers. Yeah, have fun with the... What? So, we haven't... I'm not gonna jinx it. We haven't run into a quote-unquote quarter muncher stage yet, but these guys are going so slow here. Did they just not implement the AI for the trucks to buy their own upgrades in the Track Pak version? I don't know, because I feel like they should be doing a little bit better than they are right now. And now I'm jinxing it, because here comes the silver truck. Get out. Go away. Damn it. Yeah, I jinxed it. I jinxed it. That's okay, though. We'll just, put another quarter in the machine. I guess now's a good time to mention that these Track Pak courses are extremely difficult. Like, they are certainly more challenging than, the stock ones. And we haven't even gotten to Pig Bog yet. I hope we don't see it, Like, but I don't think I'm gonna finish the game before we get to that course. That level's a mess, and I don't like it at all. And if you can't remember off the top of your head what stage that one is, it's the one that has basically no course. It just has 4 like barrels in each of the corners that you have to drive around in a circle in their numbered order. I hate that level. It's no fun. No thank you. No pigs. I'll eat all the spam in the world, but I won't play that level. I hate it. This one. This one. You can actually go around these any direction you want. All that matters is that you actually clear them. You don't necessarily have to follow the footsteps of the AI, but if you don't, you're going to have a bad time. Because you're going to run into them head on. Oh man, why is the... I like how the silver truck just figured out how to drive all of a sudden. Yeah, the reason why this level kind of blows is because there's just it's just the big open space where everyone just kind of just crowds around. Like with the silver and blue truck, what just happened with them with that head-on collision right there. That's basically what I try to avoid. Okay, we're on the final lap now. Get the yellow car out of my way. Let's see if I can't grab these on my way around. There we go, 3 nitros. No! Get out of my way! Okay, I won. Alright. What are we at for nitros? 40? We got a ways to go. What's my time at? Glance it over there. 14 minutes? I have no idea if I'm on pace to win and to set a new personal best. Ah, shit. Well, I'm certainly not going to do anything if I'm hitting the walls like that. Oh my god. That's on me. That's driver error. I think we're gonna see another second place here. I'm gonna pick up this money bag now, just because there's no point in trying to overtake Silver. He's gonna win the race. At least I'll be able to keep that. Hey Rocky, thank you for the wishes, man. Good luck with yours as well. Rocky's also doing an extra life stream. I'm not sure if he's going all 24 hours, but if he's still going whenever 10 o'clock rolls around and we kind of wind things down here, I'll send you guys his way. We're at 55 nitros. Shiggity schwat? 55. It's the good old days of the internet. Before, I mean, I think the internet always sucked, but I think back then it was a little bit more innocent in terms of, like, you know, just content out there in communities. It was a lot easier to avoid the scummier people online. You just want to watch a Flash cartoon about some stick figures saying 55? God damn it, you can do it. Oh, we're done? Okay, good. Also, since we keep seeing these scantily clad women, I should point out a little while ago, Sven of the Dead pitched in, I believe, 36 Twitch pennies. Yeah, 36. I had to glance down. This is not a good level to be glancing away from the screen, but did that for you guys. 36 Twitch pennies and just said, "Yay, boobies." Indeed. Okay, so we're... get away! So, I have actually... What is that silver truck doing? What? Seriously, what's going on with the silver truck? What happened to him? Okay, he's cheating. He's using, like, a interdimensional phasing. He's trying to quantum tunnel his way across the level. Mr. By Any Means Necessary over here. I realized I'm actually going about this course opposite some of the trucks, so I'm trying to be very careful about how I steer, because I don't want to hit anybody. Yeah, Silver Truck he's having a bit of a problem. I mean, I think you need to check those shocks, or check the engine, or something. I don't know, man. The check engine light definitely is on in that vehicle, though. That much, I mean, I'm not an auto mechanic, but I know a problem when I see it. Let's see if I can snake down here and grab this money back power up. There we go. Alright. Welcome, Mr. Inflammable. Right now, you missed Star Fox 64. That's it. We're working on Super Off-Road right now. Right. 85. So this has the potential to end after this. This level's called Shortcut. Don't take the shortcut. That thing in the middle, not a shortcut. Actually takes you a lot longer to get through the course if you hit that thing. Oh, shit. Okay, we'll see. Silver, see what I mean? Look at how far behind Silver just went because he decided to grab $10,000. One difference I could point out is that the differences between first, second, and third place are only $10,000 apiece. On the Super Nintendo version, you get $150,000 for first place, $100,000 for second place, and $50,000 for third. So there's as you can see right there, $100,000, $90,000, $80,000. So there's something on the SNES version that I dubbed the $50,000 turn, where if you go out of your way to grab an item, if it's not worth more than $50,000 and dropping a rank in the race, don't go for it. I'm at 96 nitros, so this could be a run that ends in the middle of the race, depending on what items drop. Right now there's a money bag. I need 3 nitros. So if I get 1 nitro and a 2 nitro, we're gonna end the timer in the middle of the race. There's 1 nitro. I didn't grab it because somebody else got it before me. It's gonna end after the race now because we're too far into the race for it to matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and blow up a nitro here so I pull ahead of everybody and finish the race because we're coming up on time. Okay, that's time. So, that, let me look at the... It looks like I went over 20 minutes there. I think my best time was like 17 something with the dune buggy, so yeah. 2019 kind of really fell a little bit behind there, but that's alright. That's 3 minutes off my personal best, but that's okay. OS Game Geek, thank you for the follow, and Magic Beans, thank you for the 99 Twitch pennies. He also says GG, of course, the 99 looking like the GG. I'm on to that. I'm hip to what the kids are doing. I know what's up. I know what's up. Also, the next race started without me. It's Pigbog again. It's Pigbog again. Let me pause the game because I believe we've got another donation that has come in. We have a donation from Necros, who has donated $6. Thank you, Necros. That actually brings us up to a total of $840. The reason $6 seems like a weird amount, but that's actually the suggested donation. If you donate, if you sponsor the marathon for just 25 cents an hour, that winds up being $6. So Necros, thank you for the $6 donation. There's no comment on there, but that brings us up to $840. Mind you, we actually just smashed that goal on the first game in, so we're just in bonus time now. So that's Super Off-Road with the Track Pak. I'm really glad I was able to find these games. Let me change this real quick. Because 40, not 60. Whoops. The magic of doing things manually. So yeah, this version of Super Off-Road is the arcade version. It's essentially pretty true to the port. And it plays just like I remember it. I was so excited. The reason why that we played the Super Nintendo games so many times, there's two big reasons why. The Super Nintendo game, I played a lot with my brother Reflex, who is the reason why we're raising money for Driscoll Children's Hospital today. So that game was special to both of us. We played the arcade version, and then we had the Super Nintendo version at home, and we played that a lot. So that was our game, and we featured it every year in the schedule. Every schedule that we've made for Extra Life Marathons, that's one of the games that we build around. We start with Super Off-Road. It's automatically in every single time. It's got to be. It's not a Gatorbox Extra Life Marathon without Super Off-Road in some capacity. Whether I'm playing on Super Nintendo, trying to play with the weird steering wheel controller like we did last year, or in this case, finally getting to debut the arcade version of the game. I mean, it's not a proper marathon unless we got Super Off-Road. So, Super Off-Road is becoming a little more difficult to find in the wild if you go to arcades. It's one of those racing games. It's got the wheel. You know, those always require high maintenance because they get really rough with them and stomp on the gas pedals and things like that. So if you're looking for a way to play this game, this arcade legend, it's a classic. I mean, this is a goofy looking game, but it was one of the best-selling arcade games of all time when it came out, and it's very fondly remembered today. So if you want to get your hands on this particular copy, I've got it. Where'd I put it? I've got it right down here, along with the next game that's just out of the case. It is on Midway Arcade Treasures number 3. The blue one. There's an orange one, there's a green one, there's a blue one. You want to get the blue one. Midway Arcade Treasures number 3, because that's just all their racing games. So it also comes with some other fantastic games: Stun Runner, Badlands, Rush, 2049, Rush the Rock, I think Off-Road Thunder, Hydro Thunder. It's got all the greats on there. So it's also not really that expensive of a game either. I think I bought all 3 of the Midway Arcade Treasure Classics collection. All 3 of them for PS2. I think I spent $35 at like a used game store. And I think the most expensive one was the first one. It was like $15. The others were $10 a piece. I'm like, I get all these games for $35, and I've got a coupon? Well, someone big man in the house. There we go. So, you can get this at Emu Paradise for free, though. No, you can't, because they took all their shit down a long time ago. I don't even know why that website's still up. Hang on, what happened? I punched the table so hard it disconnected my... What happened? I didn't remove it. So let me check the schedule here. When was the next game supposed to start? Supposed to start about 30 minutes ago. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So coming up next... I don't have the case. This game took me forever to find because I didn't have the case for it, and I was like, where the hell is it? I dug through all of my PS2 games. All of my PS2 games that are on the shelves over there is not my entire collection, actually. A lot of it is in the garage, and I was thinking, if I had this game, I wouldn't have put it in the garage, but I went and dug through all of my damn games in the garage. I'm like, I can't find this. Turns out I don't have it in a case. It's just in a CD binder because I have a loose copy of it. Coming up next, making its debut on the Gatorbox Extra Life Marathons, Fantavision, a launch title for the PlayStation 2. A game you should not have paid launch title price for, because it's definitely not worth it, but this is a game that can be had for about $5 or $10 now, and it's definitely worth it at that price point. So give me a second, we're going to get this one set up, and this game changes resolution several times, and I really hope it doesn't fuck up. I really hope it doesn't. So give me one sec. Hey, thanks for checking out Gatorbox on YouTube. We really appreciate it. If you like what you saw and you want to kick around with us live, follow us on Twitch because we do this several times during the week. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so by subscribing right here on YouTube, following or subscribing over on Twitch, or even making a pledge on Patreon. Your support over the years has been tremendous. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video right here on Gatorbox.